honestly. Things you do to get the green screen working, and never plays ball. Got it all set up perfectly. And now it's messing up. But alas, here we are. Let's get after it. It's going to be a fairly easy workout, so commentary will probably be low. Got my second screen on. I'll just zone out on that for a bit. Just looking through the wattages. There's nothing really too exciting for this one. Just turn the brain off. Get it done. That's a warm up done. And the first moderate mild, first mild interval, I guess, 90 watts. Still pretty easy, let's say. Just having a closer look at the intervals there. I can see what it means by the pyramid. So it starts off 90, then 115, 135, and then back down again, and then back up, and then back down again. So yeah, I can see what it means by the double pyramid now. Before, didn't really look to be much reasoning behind the intervals and the wattages, but yeah, I can see now the format of the workout. So again, pretty easy, just taking over. Right on there, just give it a thanks back. So in the last 2 days, but I've done quite a lot of walking, so nice to get back on the bike. One thing I will say is, even though it's only been, say, a week of proper Fondo training and an FTP test before all that, it's strange how just time in the saddle can improve your fitness, you know. Your heart rate's pretty low, but I would say before I started this training it would have been maybe 130 by now. So you can definitely feel the benefits of even a week's worth of training. The first sort of moderate interval now, 115 for 3.5 minutes. So just cycling for this one. Interesting to see where my heart rate sits after the 2.5 minutes of 135. Again, just get a nice rhythm. Cadence normally sits at around 90, so relatively quick cadence. But let's settle in and we'll catch you up to the next interval. So that felt good. Heart rate went up a little, obviously. A nice wee tempo. Felt the cadence was pretty smooth. One thing I did forget to say is that I'm in the garage at the moment and it's super cold. So before every ride I've made a habit of keeping my hoodie on and turning the heater on low. So basically trying to see how long I can go before I need to take the hoodie off and take the heater off, or turn the heater off. Problem is, the heater's over yonder, nice and comfortable on the seat. So what I'll probably end up doing is keeping the hoodie on for this interval coming up, take it off afterwards, and then sort of keep the heater on from there. But one thing's for certain, at the minute anyway, I certainly don't need a fan in here, I don't feel. It's cold enough. And also to bring a fan in with this green screen delicately balanced, putting out the ways aside here. So, big interval coming up. Let's go. Pretty cool. Heart rate got up to maybe 150. Definitely felt that one in the legs too. But definitely doable. I'm slightly concerned that my FTP going 4-1 might have been a bit over-egged or higher than I expected. The one before that was 127. I guess it's almost like when you begins. You start off, you get in a decent spec, so as I say, it'll be interesting to see where we are in the next FTP test after these 4 weeks. And the point I was going to make was that last interval of 135, it felt just about right. So we can take some assurance from that the 141 FTP probably pretty accurate. First session, I think after it was tough. I sort of thought maybe I'm getting a bit, maybe should need to reduce it back down, you know, but all good. Next time I go, here we go. Felt really nice again. Nice and steady, not too hard. Heart rate seems to be consistent with the last one, so feeling good, feeling strong. Just a recover now. I can definitely feel the heat coming from the heater now. And at the last interval, I think the hoodie's coming off pretty soon. Okay, just gonna recover now. Get this old Linux for 115. actually just got a alert on the phone to say bedtime reminder. Not quite yet. Soon though, halfway there. Still held in the position really, but get some pins and needles. The left hand all of a sudden. So not quite sure why. Feels okay otherwise, but it's annoying, isn't it, when you get pins and needles. Couldn't face it. Booty's off. Almost there, one pyramid to go. Felt pretty tough. Trying to get a bit of saddle discomfort a little bit. Really want to get out of the saddle and pedal for a bit, but I do it this next segment. It's hard to do it whenever it's recovery interval like this. But there's Bigfoot. But yeah, just 10-15 seconds is all it takes. So we just do that at the start of this. Well, start or end. See how I go. Maybe towards the end. I guess still feeling good. Actually, pleasantly surprised that my heart rate is still relatively low. You know, normally I'm around 150, 160. Just consistently halfway through a ride until the end. So I think the last 135 segment about 150 maybe. Probably expecting this one to be about 160. Some float, but let's see. Okay, let's settle in. Well, that was a good one. Didn't hit 150 there, which is really good. Felt steady enough. Beating a little bit, but it's almost 10 o'clock at night now, so just look over here for a bit. It's all hard work done. So 3, 7, 9, 12 and a half, 13 and a half minutes to go. So maybe there could be session tonight.
See what's underneath my skin. I don't wanna feel you now, but
I have a bad idea slowing up there before I get into this interval, I think. That's fine. Let's try out of the saddle, see how that feels. Yeah, see? It's hard to paddle out of the saddle. Consistently. Your watts and your cadence. Well, for me at least, everything goes out the window. That'll settles down again. Look at my heart rate. Already creeping up towards 150 again. Just from that brief blast out of the saddle. Don't know what that's meant to tell me. Perhaps I need to work on my explosiveness, sprint power. Quite ironic that one of the later intervals, that's the highest my heart rate's been. But let's try and work on steadying it. Bringing it back down a bit over this next 2 minutes. Heart rate came down a wee bit there, but nowhere near as much as I was expecting it to. But strange. Just keep an eye on that then anytime you go to the saddle. Just be aware that it's going to spike my heart rate. Right, well, almost done now. Just 8 minutes to go, so we'll leave it there and we'll catch up with you at the end. Slow the cadence down now, roll in with the finish and this cool down. All in all, a pretty good session. Slightly concerned at the start when I seen intervals, but it was fine, you know. It's kind of like almost like a zone 2 ride with a little bit of a wee bit of hills thrown in, you know. But pretty good, pretty good. Right. Can't remember what I've got coming up for the next workout of this. Can't remember what I've got coming up for the next workout on the plan. But I remember having the plans on it a few days ago. And I think it's safe to say that the easiest sessions are behind us. There's quite a few spicy ones coming up. So looking forward to those, looking forward to seeing how I get on. I think the next few I'll just not leave it as late in the evening. Sort of 10:15 now almost, so finish this, showered, hit the sack, get a good night's sleep, back to work tomorrow. Hey folks, thanks for watching, see you in the next one.